was fat. Fat I could not get off. It seemed like I could almost eat nothing and gain weight. And I just didn't understand that. Well, I talked to my regular physician, but his thing was change the diet, but I did. And it just, didn't go anywhere. I think that they thought the amount of weight gain was just not a big deal, which it is a big deal to every woman. Yeah, I was up to like 145, 150 in there. And I used to kind of hang around 110, then 120, which I didn't mind that, but man, 150 was too much. Once you start gaining weight, it generally don't stop. Because when it gets really hard to get it off and you get frustrated, you give up. You give up, and there's nowhere to go. I come from a family that's pretty heavy set. And I didn't want to be there. You don't feel good when you're there. Nobody likes to be there. But it's really, really hard to change your eating lifestyle. It really is. So you gotta want that. You gotta really, really want that. I tried Dexatrim, anything, almost anything on the market, almost anything they'd advertise on TV. I have spent a fortune trying pills and drinks and whatnot until I finally got the message. It's propaganda, because it didn't work. And I know other women that have done it too and it didn't work. So I just stopped. As bad as I didn't really want to stop, when I'd hear them on there saying, we can do this for you, I knew they could not. I had the radio on and Dr. Wyckoff was on there, and he was talking about the things that I was concerned with. It was amazing. So I called and got right in. He never rushed, never. You would go in and he would talk to you. It's like you felt you had time. And I'm a chatterbox. And he still didn't make me feel like I had to hurry. How good is that? And follow-ups were really good. I just can't say enough. I just can't. I was very comfortable here. And that's a good word when you go to a doctor's office. We went through my hormone things, got those right, the thyroid right, and then I got on the HCG. And as long as you go by the rules and do what you're supposed to do, it comes right off. Almost a pound a day, I think. It came off as I was using the HCG, but you can't eat a lot. You have to watch how much you eat. And you really have to be strong and not putting in the wrong things. It is not complicated. You get a shot a day. I did a shot a day. I had 500 calories per day to eat. And if you do it right, it's not that hard. And every day, 500 calories, 3 ounces of meat, veggies, a handful of salad, and a fruit, like apple or strawberries. I did the apple because I could cut it in half. They're more filling, and you kind of stretch that out, and you could do it. I didn't starve to death. I wasn't really that uncomfortable because I could drink coffee, I could drink water, which I love water, and I knew the goal. The end result was going to be what I wanted, And then after that, you have to stay on, a certain eating thing. You just cannot go off that much if you want to stay. And walk an hour a day. See, when Dr. Wyckoff explained to me about the HCG shot, he also said, you have to eat a certain way. There's no point in going the road if you're not going to go the whole road. I knew I was going to go the whole road. And I've slipped. I'm a regular sweetaholic, And you will put it right on. But the thing is, you can take it right back off. Going right back to eating the way you're supposed to. you don't have to eat as much as what we eat to feel good. Dr. Wyckoff is a very, very good medical doctor. And he can back up what he says. And if you're going to waste your money on other things that have an up and down thing, try something right here, right in your own backyard. And Dr. Wyckoff has that. I tried it, it worked, and I tell everybody, because it's worth it. If you're going to spend money, spend it on something that works. You know, sometimes you can feel things more than you maybe hear. And my medical doctor, I think he just felt that it wasn't a real serious medical thing, so I shouldn't be that concerned with it. Where Dr. Wyckoff, he gave me the impression everything there was about me could be a concern. You know, he cared. I wanted it really bad. It was worth it to me. And the shot gave me that little oomph that you need to get there. And then once you got there, if you didn't go by what you're supposed to eat, you could gain it back. But after feeling so good, you want to go back. And once you go back to the new way of eating, it's wonderful.
Was this a life-changing experience for you?
Oh yeah. I will never be fat.